So yeah, well, welcome to Cooking with Nezzy. Hey guys, you know it's me. It's your girl Nezzy. On today's video, I wanted to cook something today, and throw up a video of me cooking because for some reason you guys like that. I'm not a professional cook. I'm just a little girl that be in the kitchen, just be cooking whatever she want to cook. Today I decided I'm going to cook my eggplant and my squash because I think they're going bad. For some reason, every time I buy an eggplant and a squash, they always go bad. So I want to cook it before it goes bad today. For some reason, I'm thinking my eggplant might be bad. And if it is, we're just going to throw it away. But this squash is still pretty much decent. And I'm going to fry up my fish, or am I going to bake my fish? One or the other. So the first thing I'm going to do is wash my hands, because I don't know if I did that or not. Alright guys, so I just got through washing my hands. So let's see what we're going to cook up. What I might do is rinse off my fish first. Rinse it off. I got some catfish fillets here. And I'm supposed to be on a diet, and I have not done so far. But that's okay. We're just going to keep it pushing. And I was trying to figure out, let's turn this fish on around him. You guys like fish? Let's bring the other one up. Alright, so I got the fish right here. We're just going to rinse it off. We're going to rinse it off because we don't want nothing on it. What's this stuff floating around? And I'm rinsing it off with cold water. Gonna rinse it real good. That should be good enough. Yep, that should be good. And then I'm gonna throw it over here in this pan right here. In this casserole dish. Just like that. And we're going to move on to the next step. So I got my fish right here, and I'm going to put some oil. Put a little bit of oil in, like that. And a little bit of butter. And I'm going to cut this butter up right here. I'm going to take a little bit, well, half of this half a stick, and I'm going to put it in here and put it in the microwave. I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to call it butter oil. So here we go with the little oil right here. We don't need much oil, just a little bit of oil just to put on there. So that's what that looks like so far. I'm going to mix it around like this. I'm going to turn my oven on right now too. Alright, so I got that all buttered up and oiled up. So now I'm going to season it. I got my favorite seasoning sitting over here. So I'm using my NYX seasoning salt. Now I'm using some Sazon seasoning. This is from St. Louis. That's where I'm from. St. Louis, Sazon. Then I'm going to take a little bit of pepper. This is a St. Louis seasoned pepper right here. Yeah, I'm representing the Lou. Just a little bit of pepper. Then I'm going to use a little bit of lemon pepper. How about that? St. Louis lemon pepper. Take a little bit of this Morton Salt and put it on there. This is St. Louis garlic butter seasoning. Alright, so I got all my seasoning on here. I think I want some parsley. Do I have any parsley in here? And I'm going to take some of this parsley right here. We're going to use a little bit of parsley, just a little bit, just to give it some color. I'm going to pour a little bit of water underneath this fish because I didn't put any water in here. Don't want the fish to be sticking and burning up and stuff. Just a little bit. Just like that. Alright, so far this is what my fish looks like. I'm going to let this fish sit just a little bit. maybe 5 or 10 minutes before I put it in the oven so it can marinate. I should put some onions in here, but today, nah, not so much. So I'm wiping down my area so that I can feel like I'm in a nice clean spot. Yeah, I'm not the best cook in the world, guys. I just be doing my own thing, like I said. And yeah, I'm just gonna cut the squash just like this. I should cut it a little bit thinner so it won't take so long to cook. And I might get an onion to cook in here too, so it can have a nice little flavor to it. Every time I buy a squash, I always let it go bad. And I love the way squash tastes. I'm not letting it go bad this time. We're going to have some fun with this squash today. Let me know in the comment section if you eat squash. Squash tastes good. Yeah, this knife been around since I was a little bitty girl. I'm 51 years old now. This is my grandmother's knife. She got this knife when I was a little bitty girl, and I've been still using it. It's nice and dull, just like I like it. Alright, so I'm going to take this squash and put it in here because I'm going to put it in my black skillet today. Yes, ma'am. Black skillet cooking for the squash. Because I want my squash to be dark. Set that to the side. Let's see what's going on with this squash. Let's see if this eggplant is okay. No, he don't look so good. Yeah, guys, he's not, I don't know. He's too soft and mushy, so we're not going to cook him up today. We're just going to go with the squash, and we're going to throw this big boy away. Alright, guys, so we're going to go and throw my fish in the oven. I think this fish has been sitting here for about maybe 5 to 7 minutes. I had the oven preheated on 350, and I'm going to cook it on 45 minutes first at 350, and then I'll come back and check on it and see how it's doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, oops, one more minute. So I set the timer to 45 minutes. So let's get to the squash. Alright, so I said I was going to put some onions inside my squash, and I'm going to use this little green onion with this little tired self, and I'm going to use this yellow onion. And what I'm going to do with this green onion, I'm not going to cut them all the way up. I'm just going to cut them to where I just get the onion part and stir the flavor in, because I'm one of those people that don't like to cut my onions all the time because it just takes too much time. So I just throw it in all in one whole one whole piece, and then I'm going to take big chunks of onions and cut it in there. Okay, so let's go. So I'm just pulling off the top of it. I don't want the this little skin stuff on here. And throw that in the skillet. Alright, I'm just going to cut this in 4. There are 4 onions. So I got 4 quads, and we're just going to throw this in the skillet. Alright guys, so I'm going to turn this skillet on. Black skillet. I got my onion in here already. I'm just going to throw these onions in, these other onions in here. Just 4, like that. I just want the flavor. They don't have to be cut all the way up. Then I'm taking the rest of my butter oil, and dump it in the pan. Just like that. Good old butter oil. Take a little bit of salt. I'm going to use this seasoned salt right here. This is by Spice Supreme. It's a red salt, seasoned salt. Just like that. I'm going to take a little bit of St. Louis lemon pepper and put it in here too. Add a little bit of parsley just to make it look like I'm doing something. Just a little bit. Then I'm going to stir it up like that. Just like that. Now if I need some more oil, I'm gonna put some more oil in here. But right now we're looking good so far. I'm going to go on and steam some broccoli. This is a microwave steamer, and the water is at the bottom. I don't know if you can hear it or not. All you gotta do is put a lid on top and let this cook for 4 minutes. Alright guys, so this is looking pretty good. We're doing something here. I don't know what it is though. Do I need some more oil? Do I need some water? What do I need in here? I might need to put a lid on top of it, smother them so they can get soft quicker. We'll see. I'm gonna add a little water just in case. Woo! Look at that, now that's a fire. Now that's a fire. So I'm gonna take this lid from off my Dutch oven. That's a cast iron skillet lid. I'm gonna let it cook like that for a minute and we're gonna see what that does, okay? So I'm gonna dump these garlic cloves inside my skillet. Alright, so I'm checking on these squash right now. And so far they're looking pretty good. I want them a little bit darker and a little bit more softer. I just turned off the skillet. And let's see what we got. I think that should be good. I think this should be good. Let's see what this looks like. Woo, look at that. That looks good right there. And I like that the water is gone. It's not all watery and stuff. So I just turned the fire off, and what I'm going to do is just cover this up. Let it smother down until the fish gets ready. Alright guys, I'm doing a quick check to see what this fish is looking like. It's looking good so far. Let's zoom you in. Alright, so far it's kind of mushy. Well, it's not all the way done yet. It needs to be a little bit firmer, so far it's been cooking for 42 minutes. And I actually had it on 325 degrees, so that's why it's cooking so slow. But I just raised it up to 350. So I'm going to cook it maybe another 10 to 15 minutes, and we're going to come back and check on it again. Alright guys, I just pulled the fish out of the oven. So let's get a closer look. So this is what the fish is looking like so far. So good. I like the way that looks. It's darker. And probably, I don't know, it's still cooking. We're just going to leave it in there. So I'm going to get this first piece of fish right here. Oh, look at that right there. Look at that right there. So this is what it looks like so far. I broke it up, but it's going to go in my mouth anyway, so what difference does it make? But it's nice and juicy. So now I'm going to come over and get my squash. Get a few pieces of those. This is a low carb meal. No worrying about any type of weight gain. Here goes my steamed broccoli. And what I'm going to do with this is stick the broccoli in some butter. That's butter right there. See that butter? Oh, get all that. We want to slop the broccoli in like this. Now, fresh broccoli is the best tasting broccoli for me. And I get to get down with it with some butter, just like that. Don't that look good? Put the lid back on so the bugs won't get on my stuff. Alright, so I got my bib on, my little homemade bib. So I have a hole in my lip. This is just a napkin. And I'm going to reach around and get my food so I can show it to you. And I got my glass water right here now. If you don't like water, drink water out of a mason glass with a straw. Well, if you don't like straws, yeah. But get you a mason jar, glass. Guys, with the ice water in it, you will eat it. So far, Let me tip this down a little bit. So, ooh, this plate is hot. Let me tilt it down so you guys can see what my food looks like. Look at that. Look at it. Let me step back. Right here. Right here. This is what my food looks like, guys. Look at that. Look at the color. That's my fish. That's my broccoli right here. Got my squash. Guys, if you don't like squash, I don't know what you tripping off of. So let's taste this fish. Now wait a minute. I got my red hot sauce on standby, just in case this ain't panning out right. But you know how it is. When you got fish, you gotta have some hot sauce. Guys, look how light and flaky this fish is. It's perfect. It's still hot. You can see the smoke. That fish tastes good. So guys, if you like catfish, but you don't want all the little fat, get the catfish fillets. I think those catfish fillets, and bake them. You can eat that without the fuss. Look at this broccoli. Let me show you how to eat some broccoli. That's how you eat broccoli. Guys, I didn't even put no salt on here. I ain't put no salt on this broccoli. It's just broccoli and butter. Shay came in here because she can hear me slapping and lapping on this good food here. Low carbs, baby. I'll put a little hot sauce on her. The hot sauce, baby. Here you go. Just change for me. I can't eat a lot of hot sauce. It burns my tongue. I don't want no tongue burning. This tastes like restaurant fish, baby. Look at that. That season salt that I add as a combination tastes good. Like I said, I let the meat marinate, sit on the side for like what, 7 minutes or so. It could have been 10, but you ain't gotta let it sit that long to get that flavor. I let the fish cook for 43 minutes on 325. I thought it was on 350, but it wasn't. So the first 42 minutes it was on 325 baking, and then I raised it up to 15 minutes on 350 for the last 15 minutes of the bake. And I'm glad I did because it made the fish it made the fish light and fluffy and tender. Look at that. It's just breaking off. Look how it's breaking. Come on, get closer. This meal altogether took, if I wasn't doing a recording, it probably would have taken exactly an hour because the fish got to cook longer. Guys, so Shay's over there eating because I'm eating. She likes to do what I do. If I'm eating, she wants to go eat. Guys, stop that around that bowl. Go and mix them that squash up with your broccoli if you want to. Now she's drinking her water. I put my foot in it. It don't even need no salt. It's not even salty either. I don't like over seasoned food. I don't like salty food. I like that just right food, baby. I'm not saying baby so much. I don't know. You ain't my baby. Look at the onion. Get you a cast down skillet too if you want some deep fried darkened food or that deep rich darkened color. Watch me eat that. Watch me eat it real close. Watch it. That was onion. Guys, if you like onions, you're gonna love the way they taste in squash. Tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama and her daddy and her daddy dog. I'm glad I made enough too, because I want some seconds. You know how you hold your plate when you really want to get down. You hold it like this. And on my fish, I can taste a hint of, or is it a? No, I think it's one of these. I can taste a hint of lemon pepper. But you can put whatever your favorite seasons on your food. But if you want your food to pop, get you some lemon pepper if you like lemon, and some Sazon seasoning. Sazon, baby, that's a seasoning from the gods. Drink that with some water. This would have tasted really, really good with some bread, but I ain't make no bread today. Get you some hot sauce too. Hot sauce is low in carbs. Alright guys, so I'm done. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you ever decide to make you some squash. I know a lot of people don't like squash. Squash is good. I wish I didn't let my eggplant go bad, but eggplant tastes good too. About to take off this apron, take off my head wrap, and go relax. But I hope you enjoyed the video. And if so, make sure you click the like button. And thank you, Chef Nezzy. Thank you for watching Cooking with Nezzy. Now I need some dessert, and I can call it a day. I don't know what that sound was. I don't know what it was. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Telling you, that food was good.